Hello blokes, welcome back to the Van Diaries. Today we're doing the ceiling. I've already started, but we're going to show you how I've been doing that. We've also got some LEDs to go in. As you can see, this is my ceiling. I've also managed to put all of the cupboards in, so this one's in, that one over there's in, so we're getting there. I'll show you how I've been doing the ceiling. So I've been using this pine cladding. The reason for that is it's easy to shape to the curve of the fan. All I'm doing is simply cutting it to length and then using these screws, which I've attached these battens here to them, so I'm screwing into that. I've painted the screws, which makes them look better. Bit of a funny story of that is I was painting the screws, and I used to do quite a lot of metal work, and if you heat the metal up before painting, obviously it dries quicker. But what I did was I painted it first and then used my blowtorch and set the whole thing alight. Can you pass me a screw, please? Simply twist. The reason I'm using a screwdriver and not a drill is because I don't want to ruin the paint, because I've painted them badly. Yes. So this next one's going to be a little bit more challenging. Oh, there's something here. Ah, yes. A small pouch. Sorry, I had a package. So the next piece that we've got to install, as you can see, goes around the vent here. So we're going to have to get our piece and work out how we're going to do that. Now, annoyingly, these aren't quite long enough, so I'm going to have to do a little join at the back there, and you always want to make sure you do your joins on where the beams are, so you get a secure fixing. Oh, we need some insulation in there. I need a knife. Fuck off. It's hot. Completely fucking missed. Oh. Right, let's get to it. Fingers. 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 Last time that was a full trick. That was so easy. I thought I just did it correctly. Nice. Right. How was I doing it?
It was
in there, yeah. Yeah, is it? Stuff her in. Safety announcement, should definitely be wearing a mask. It smells like swimming pool. So, the way we're going to do this, we're going to do the join at the back, because we did it over here. That's quite a long piece. We don't want that. So, all we're going to do is I'm fucking amazing, and what I've done is I've built this so this slides up into there like that. You've got to be careful of all sorts of shit here because there's cables and what not. Get that inside the groove, which is easier said than done because it's a floppy fucker. Oh, there we go. Oh, it hurts your shoulders, this. Good that the van is conveniently just above my head height, so I can do things like that. So now we've done that, basically what I've done is marked the opening for the vent. Now I'm just going to measure the depth so I can get that cut out. So I'm going to use my handy steel rule. 15 centimetres, well more than 15 centimetres because it's got to go push into that. We can do that, can't we? We'll just push it in. We're looking at a hot 18 centimetres, 80 millimetres, sorry. This is awkward. It's probably 8, so 18 and 8. Now we've got our 2 marks for the width of the vent. It's time to measure the distance in which I need to do the cutout. And we said 18 is about there to around 8 millimetres. Draw a line between them. My ruler isn't big enough. Let's go to the shop. That's how out of square my vent is. Right, now it's to select my saw. I've gone with a jigsaw today. One more mark to be made. Try this sucker in. Of course it's fucking perfect. Wiggle. Let's do that. I'm really having a problem getting it in. This is a fucking nightmare. We're going to have to do it all at once.
Yeah.
I'm not flooring, but be gentle because it's really brittle.
Really, really gentle.
Well, I'm going to be over here.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry. If it gets caught in anything, it won't go in. Come on! Fire! Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Yes. Are we in?
Oh,
Are we in?
I think we're in.
Oh, this. Right. Fantastic. That needs to come back out in a second. That fits. There's a little bit of space here, but I think what's happened is because I've had to cut the boards this side and this side. Lining it all up is always going to be a bit of a pig. So the way I got around that, if you're ever thinking about doing some cladding yourself, is I always start with the most complicated cut first. So in this case, this one here that goes around this and also has an LED in it, I did that one board first and moved that way and then this way. That means because that's a length all the way along, all of my boards should line up. Because if I did it, say I cut to there, then cut to there, it would all be all wonky and shit. So that's the board I started with, if that makes any sense. Another disclaimer, again, please do not listen to anything that I say at any point ever in any of these videos with anything regarding woodwork, electrics, van conversion, life advice, or mental well-being. Thanks. To the workshop. So as you can see on the boards, a slight chamfer Now, there's no tongue and groove on the end of these because it's not like laminate flooring. So what I'm going to do to make it all look coherent is I'm going to sand a chamfer in. I could use my router, but because the chamfer's so small, I think it's a bit pointless. So I'm simply going to use my sanding block, which is just a bit of wood that I've glued some sandpaper to. Perfect. So that piece is now in. We just need to screw it in and sand off some of the pencil marks and things. Now, I know what you're thinking there at home. You're thinking, bloody hell, that's ugly. This edge here, ugly. Don't worry, the fan came with this lovely cover. Basically, this slots over all of that and hides all my shit. How nice is that? It's time to fix. Oh, I don't actually screw this one. No, I don't screw this one. I screw the next one. So I'm screwing every other board just because I don't want screws everywhere. And the way this cladding works, you don't really need to. So this one's not going to be screwed. So the next thing to do, you might have to come here, is if we look up, we now need to get that piece in. I'm going to roly-poly off the bed. To the workshop. Pick some of your scraps. I reckon this bit's long enough. Get your scribe. Offer it up. Oh my ankles. You want it to be a nice tight fit. So you have to get really in there. Join the marks. Now I need to get this pretty bob on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to saw definitely to the other side of the marks. This is my scrap piece. I'm going to saw to this side of the line, and I'm going to take the line up. I'm going to take it up to the line using my draper. So as you can see, the line is still on the piece of wood. Now, because I've absolutely fucking smashed that out of the park, we don't need the draper. Now, what I've been doing is I've been putting a little bit of wood glue on this edge. That just secures it to the other piece and makes it a little bit easier for me. Yeah. There. As always, wipe your excess. Now I'm just putting a little bit of tape on it, just so it keeps it in place, especially when we have to offer the other board up next to it. So simply just on the face like that. Masking tape is your friend. Now it's time to put another board in. So this next one is a straight piece, but we're putting one of the LEDs in it. So that's exciting. So, first things first, get the board, offer it up. It's also going to have another join in it, which is a bit shit. Maybe we'll do the join down that end this time, because otherwise it was going to be join next to join, which is not ideal. So we'll start this end. Yes, there's a few things we need to do. This is the order of operations. So we're going to offer the board up, mark where the hole's going to be, drill said hole for LED. Then I need to put all of this gubbins inside this box. I then need to, this sucks by the way, this next bit. Absolutely sucks. So actually, are we going to want the other LED on this one as well? I'm just going to check the distance in which I put that LED in. So I'm going to measure, pick a point on the van, a reference point. I use this back bar here, and I measured 520 millimeters if I remember rightly. Let me check. Yeah, so grab the middle of that. 520 millimeters, I'm a fucking prince. So what we need to do is on that next board is we'll take it from the end and we'll measure 520, measure the center of the board and drill a fucking hole. So we've marked where we need to cut for the join. Brother did that kindly. So now what we're going to do is measure from the end of this 520 millimeters. 520. And now we need to find the centre of these. I believe it's 45. I'm like, I did it at 45. So we'll do it at 45 because it's near enough there. I need my drill. Bit of fun. Time to use a hole saw. This is fucking old. This was part of Grampy's shit. But it just happened to be the exact size we needed, which is 38mm. Could have done with this when I was doing the units. Remember when we were trying to drill that big hole? Always good to do a test. So these are the early days. How good are they? Basically, they literally just press in like that. Nice. Remember, a clean hole is a happy hole. We got the pencil. What are you filming there? Yes. So now we're going to drill the other hole for the other LED, and then we'll connect it all up. Fuck you, I'm going to get this out without stabbing myself. Clean hole is a happy hole. Clean enough. Fuck it. Who cares? Me. Right. Shit. It's definitely getting worse. Never mind. Okay. Oh, I hate this bit. This one's going to be fine because I've left loads of length. This one, it's going to fucking suck. So what I need to do is I need to... Oh, wait a minute. None of this works, I'll be fucking pissed off. I go to turn the lights on, they just don't work, that'd be annoying, wouldn't it? Super success! Oh, I can't fucking see it! Right, you just need to hold it like...
Yeah.
Make sure this box doesn't dangle too much. Like that.
An ideal in-shore box.
It's just because they're going to be hidden.
Yeah.
They stop the bare cables against the fluffy insulation, which is a definite fire risk.
Absolutely more.
Aragon. Okay, I need the drill again, one sec. Okay. That's fantastic noise. Don't know if anybody's ever plastered a plasterboard of the ceiling before. If you have, leave it in the comments below. It's like hell on earth. Oh, fucking hell, bouncy bastard. Oh. Yes. on my screwdriver. Why is it so painful to look up? Don't look up. Good film, that. Did you like it?
Yeah, it's alright.
That, my friend, is the LEDs installed. Hopefully, I won't have to ever look at those again until I need to change a bulb. But that should be okay. No, it won't. I have to take the ceiling down. But hey ho. One. So fuck you, I've literally got to get one more board. I've got to drive all the way to B&Q for one board. Wicked. My back. Ugh. Nice. So, just going to put this in now because it's going to look nice and give me a break from. Well, it's not going to give me a break, so I'm still going to be up in the air. So let's have a look. Now, I'm pretty sure that is it. Yeah.
Bit of that. Yeah.
So that's the process. I've got a few things to do, a couple of cuts to do, and whatnot. I shall crack on with that now, and hopefully come back when it's all finished.